Hello anybody, I am alpacapatrol, and this is AlpaQ&A. That's right, back with another AlpaQ&A. The last one actually did really well. Surprisingly? I don't know if it's surprisingly or not. Like, you guys have been saying that you guys want AlpaQ&A for a long time, so, or like this kind of a thing, like a solo podcast type of thing for a long time, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that everybody wants to see it. A lot of a few of the comments at least, none of the upvoted ones were like, put some gameplay footage over this, because a lot of people said that they would watch this while like playing video games or doing something else. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. That's pretty sweet. This episode, however, episode 2 of AlpaQ&A, is probably going to be a bit shorter, I would imagine, just because I don't have as many questions to answer, I think. It's not going to be super short, though. It's not going to be like 10-15 minutes, but it's going to be a bit shorter. Just a little bit shorter. So yeah. I'm just going to jump into the questions, because I think that's probably the best idea for AlpaQ&A. How was your day, firstly? You guys are beautiful people. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday. I'm having a very good Sunday. I just woke up. You could probably hear that in my voice a bit, and perhaps in my energy. Perhaps. I'm not really sure. Anyway, Rob. Should viewers expect... This is from Luanley1989, friend of the channel. Rob, should viewers expect less Isaac content from now on until Rebirth? Is it temporary, maybe due to your sleep schedule? I enjoy all your videos, but I'm just worried you're losing views since Isaac has always been your most popular series. Well, okay, so I've kind of gone to like a 1 video a day schedule right now. And partially it was due to my sleep schedule, yes. Partially it was due to me not wanting to make 2 videos a day, and partially it was due to me not being able to make 2 videos a day because of the way the series were going. Particularly like Cam X Rob, which, you know, hasn't come out in 3 weeks because Cam isn't around and he doesn't want to record. So it's kind of hard to get him to do things. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like, now I'm considering going back to 2 videos a day, very shortly here. I've done 2 videos a day a couple of days, but I've been doing mostly 1 video a day. And what's kind of good about it and bad is that, one, yeah, obviously there's less views, and that's true, that happens. But I'm okay with that because people are, I think, more open to watching videos that aren't Isaac now, and I see the numbers being better on other videos, which is good, because, you know, a lot of times you'll pigeonhole yourself into one specific game if you base your whole channel around that game, you know? So it's sort of on purpose, it's sort of not on purpose, but I'll probably be doing 2 videos a day here very, very soon, because I have a couple ideas for series and such. So, you know, that's there's been a lot of streaming and shit that I've been having to do lately that has made it a bit difficult to record. But, you know, things will come back, and Isaac will probably be more frequent in the future, because, you know, people always love Isaac. They really do. I always get the most views on that. People are into Isaac, so, you know, if you guys are still into Isaac, I'm not not into Isaac is the thing. It's mostly just me thinking about the channel and all that, and I think people are okay with that for the most part. Although I'm sure you'd want more Isaac. I'll probably do that in the future. Anyway, let's move on. The camel named Bob asks, "What are the specs of your computer?" Well, let me bring them up right now. I'll DX diag that bitch because I actually forget. But it's good. It's a good computer. However, it's a piece of shit as well. It's hard to explain. So, like, the stuff inside is amazing. Like, for instance, I have an Intel Core i7 3820. 3820? I thought that was supposed to be a 3870K. Whatever. 3820 CPU running at 3.6 gigahertz, which is on 8 cores. It's an 8-core CPU, which is badass. And they're running at 3.6 gigahertz, which is really fucking fast. My memory is 16 gigs. 16 gigs of RAM right now with a Radeon 7980, something like that. It doesn't tell me on... DX Diag anymore for some reason, but I think it's like a 79, 75, 79, some or other. It's a good card though. The HD 7900 series is good, so it's a really good card. I'm running a beastly machine. The problem is I bought it from iBuyPower, which never buy from iBuyPower. It makes a bunch of noises. You know what's funny is I bought the silent thing. Like I paid the extra money so that the computer is silent, and for some reason it's really fucking loud. Like the fan breaks. Like all the fans in the machine are broken, and they all make noise at different times. I actually had to tape one fan down so that it didn't make the stupid noise that it was making. So my computer is probably running a little bit hotter than it should. But yeah, it's, the computer itself, like the parts inside, fantastic. How it was built, awful. So, it's good. Let's move on to the next question. Pancake Wookie asks, Rob, I am fortunate enough to have an alpaca farm that I go by on my way into town. The alpacas are always standing there with their chest sticking out as if it were some kind of contest. So this leads to my question, how far can you stick your chest out? Real far. Like, real far. Next question. George Samaniego asks, why do you quit Zelda? Sad face. I don't remember if I answered this in the last AlpaQ&A, but I actually got this question a couple times. The reason that I quit Zelda, or I don't want to say I quit Zelda, but the reason I quit Zelda is because of the whole Nintendo thing. So Nintendo did this thing recently where they decided to start content IDing people's channels who were doing Nintendo Let's Plays. Which is, basically means that they took the ads off of their videos, put their own ads on the videos, so that you wouldn't make any revenue from it, which is, honestly, for me, that's fine, but it puts you in bad copyright standing with YouTube, which is really, really bad. So I'm thinking, and you only get one channel, really, so thinking for the channel, I was afraid, and I'm still afraid of Nintendo. And I don't really want to do any Nintendo products anymore because I'm afraid that what they're going to do, that they're just going to do something like this. Now, people have actually been linking, and someone linked in the comments section, a Kotaku article about Zach Scott, who's the guy who kicked off the whole Nintendo thing, started doing Nintendo Let's Plays again. A lot of Nintendo guys started doing Nintendo Let's Plays again. Apparently, Nintendo went back on their thing, and they weren't content IDing Zach Scott and stuff. And it's like, okay, that's fine, but they didn't say like their public statement from Reggie Fils-Aimé, whatever the fuck his name is, was that that they weren't undoing what they did. They said they did what they had to do to protect their IP or whatever. But, that could just mean that they're not content IDing Zach Scott or, Chugga Conroy or something, the big guys on YouTube, because, obviously it's really bad press, but still doing it to probably smaller guys like myself, because, they can, and they can get away with it, and they won't get a Kotaku article. So, I don't know. I until they say that they're turning it around entirely, I'm just still afraid to do it. I don't want to get my channel shut down by Nintendo. It's not really worth it, honestly. So that's probably why. And I always say that I still should make a formal video as to why Zelda is no longer being produced on the channel. But who knows? Maybe I'll start doing the series without ads or something soon. As if I just spend a day just recording something and putting it up. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just stream it and then, put it up that way. I don't know. We'll see. Luantley1989 asks with a second question. The first set of questions are upvoted questions, by the way, so he got 2 upvoted questions. 1989 asks, hey Rob, are there anything your subscribers can do to help to support what you do and your channel other than just watching your videos? I don't know if you just make money based on number of views, or should we like and comment as well? No, honestly, just watching is good. Obviously, liking and... Okay, so here's how search rankings work. So, first and foremost, it's views. Views are the most important thing in search rankings. So, like, if you were to search Binding of Isaac, you're gonna find it's Northern Lion, right? Like, if you just search Binding of Isaac, it's all Northern Lion because he has the most views on his videos. And it's also consistency of content. So he has the most videos in the Let's Play series, he has the most consistent upload schedule, so he's getting highest in the search rankings. That's the most important thing. The second most important thing is likes, and actually what's funny is it actually doesn't matter whether you dislike my video or you like my video. They both count as viewer interaction towards search ranking. So if I have like 1 million dislikes, they've changed it a bit actually because of the reply girls. So it's not exactly this, but it used to be, likes used to be more important, but it's all user interactions. If I have like 1 million dislikes, YouTube's like, oh, it's controversial. That people will view something controversial, bump it up in the search ranking. So like, and likes or dislikes are both good. Obviously, I don't want you to dislike my video because I look at it and then I feel sad. But you know, so yeah, likes are important. I don't ask for it though because it's like, you know, you'll like the video if you like the video. You know what I mean? Like, understandably though, I guess, you know, people don't understand search rankings for good reason. I mean, there's no reason to understand search rankings if you don't make videos. But yeah, likes do help. Likes help a lot, actually. Comments do too. I mean, the YouTube is all about the user interaction, which is good because I am too. And you know, it's all about the comments. The number of comments is important as well. Not to mention, I like seeing a lot of comments because I like reading them and talking to you guys. So, you know, that's good. But, you know, like I said, I'm never going to ask for it. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. I'm not going to ask you to like the video. So, you know. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it does help. Edward K250 asks, please, if you choose to read this one, read it as F Snow Zombie. I hate this name I have in YouTube. Haha. Sorry. I just had to read the front part. But that is F Snow Zombie, friend of the channel, creator of lots of art for the channel. He's a good guy. He also did the magic thumbnails, by the way, just in case you were curious. Are you planning on doing any more commentary on random Dota matches by any chance? Hashtag wasn't me. Someone banging on the counter, wasn't me. Saw me something on the sofa. Okay, so commentary on random Dota matches. I want to. I probably will, because I need some more content for the channel, I think. Again, like I said, Cam isn't around, so I gotta find either another commentary partner or I'll just solo commentate games, which is probably more likely. I'll probably do that soon. Which would be cool. You know, I like doing that. I really like casting games. It was fun when I did it that one time, and I like doing it. And you guys actually seem to like it too, which was surprising to me. But yeah, you know, I probably will. I like it. Next question. Bunnies with Knives asks, also Bunnies with Knives, creator of lots of music for the channel, which is awesome. Like, really, really awesome. And actually, hold on a second. You know what? I'll link. I'm gonna link the SoundCloud of Bunnies with Knives. It's like, yeah, it's like Bunnies with Knives, but it's soundcloud.com/bunnies with knives with hyphens in between each word. Made a bunch of music. Anyway, one quick question for you, Rob. Do you like butts? Yes. Next question. Xanthon LP asks, AlpaQ&A question. If the Binding of Isaac had never existed, do you think you'd still have met and become friends with Green, Zen, and Northern Lion? Probably not. I don't know. You know, obviously, there's no way to tell, but no, probably not. I mean, we all obviously, like, Northern Lion knows me because of Binding of Isaac, right? I mean, like, I do the Binding of Isaac series, and he looked at my channel, he saw I had good audio quality, good video quality, and he was like, oh, this is a good guy, I like one of his videos. You know what I mean? And that's how it starts, right? And that's how I've found a couple people on YouTube, too. So, you know, it's one of those things. I don't know. Probably not. Honestly, I can attribute much of my success on YouTube to, or let's be honest here, like fucking 90% of my success on YouTube to Edmund McMillan. And also, honestly, here's the thing about Let's Playing, is it's a symbiotic relationship, right? Like, obviously, I drive traffic to games, and I, you know, in some degree, sometimes I drive sales to games, which is great, and that's something that I love doing, and I hopefully show games to an audience that wouldn't have existed there before they had seen my videos, right? That's fine. But my channel is totally based on derivative content, right? I mean, like, none of it is my own work, right? It's my work over top of gameplay that people have made. So it's a totally symbiotic relationship. Like, I'm doing a good thing for them, but they're also doing a good thing for me because, you know, you gotta make a good game first. You know, I can't just play any fucking shit old game. Well, now I probably can, but initially I couldn't just play like some like really, really shit game, and then, you know, try to commentate like 100-part Let's Play over it. You know what I mean? It's so, you know, it's a symbiotic relationship. You gotta make a good game, and I gotta have a good commentary style. So, you know, hopefully it worked out. It works out. So it's fun to think about. That kind of thing. Would I have ever met them? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, there's probably tons of other Let's Plays out there. I mean, that said, you know, I met Nick and stuff, and he doesn't do Isaac, and I met a bunch of other people through Northern Line. So, you know, it's possible. I don't know. I've met other Let's Players who do not Isaac, so it's a possibility. Would I have been as successful without Isaac? No way. I seriously, like, that was the thing, initially for the channel, and still now, I mean, really. Let's be honest here. So, you know, it's the thing. Alex P. asks, well, kind of a random group question, but I'm a car guy, so here's my list, which in no way you have to answer all of them. 1, favorite racing game. 2, do you own a car? 3, favorite car. 4, any more paranautical activity. 1, favorite racing game. Probably Burnout 3. I often say I don't like racing games, but I totally do. Like, I have a good time playing racing games. But it's weird, though. Like, I don't like just racing. Like, I like racing in, like, Grand Theft Auto or something. You know what I mean? Like, I like racing and then being able to, like, murder people as I go by, or, like, jumping out of the car and then shooting people. You know, like, I don't necessarily... But Burnout is great because you could just blow up a bunch of cars and stuff. And Burnout 3 was the shit. I did play a lot of Burnout Paradise, too. I pretty much beat that game. And that was fun. I like the Burnout series in general, although I don't think they've made a game in a long time, which is kind of unfortunate, because Burnout is awesome. And then, I don't know, like I said, I don't play a lot of racing games. Oh, wait, but hold on. F-Zero is the shit. I love F-Zero. I will play any F-Zero from start to finish. I love those games. They're fantastic, and I really want Nintendo to make another one. F-Zero, awesome. Awesome sauce. Unfortunately, racing games don't make for good Let's Plays, I don't think. So, you know, it's one of those things. But, you know, F-Zero is sweet. I think I recently tried to download an emulated version of F-Zero GX because I didn't feel like plugging in my GameCube. And I don't think it worked, which is kind of a bummer. But, you know. 2, do you own a car? No, I live in New York City. I don't need cars, man. We walk everywhere. We walk everywhere, or we take the subway. The subway, how it works in New York is that, like, you take the subway where you want to go, or... If you can't take it directly where you want to go, like, a subway stop will take you within 10 to 15 blocks of wherever it is you want to go. Like, anywhere in the city, it will take you within 10 to 15 blocks, pretty much. Unless you're looking at the outer boroughs like Queens and Brooklyn. But, like, if you're going into Manhattan, really, like, you will be within 10 to 15 blocks of wherever you want to go if you go on a subway. So, you know, you just take the subway, man. It's good, and then you walk. It's fun. I love walking. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I love riding my bike, actually. I used to ride my bike to the city all the time. I should get back into that because I have let myself go. Oh my god, am I out of shape. But yeah, I should get back into biking. Biking is fun. Also, I have, like, monstrous calves. I've had them for a long time. My legs are just really strong. Like, when I was in college, we would go to the gym, right? And it would be sort of a competition to do things because we're guys and we have penises, and that's what happens is you compete on everything. So anyway, we were competing. I was losing at everything because there was this really, really, physically fit football player who was my good friend named Kadeem. And then the one thing that I beat him at, well, didn't beat him, we broke even because we had to, was the leg press. And I put all the weight onto the machine that I could get, which was like 700 pounds, 800 pounds, something like that. I don't know what it was. I was doing reps on the leg press at like 800 pounds. So I've always had strong legs, mostly because of biking. Anyway, favorite car? I like old muscle cars, man. I think those are cool. I'm not into cars at all. Like, I really am not, partially because I'm from New York City, but, you know, that's not really much of an excuse since there's a lot of people from New York City who are way into cars. But yeah, no, I never really got into cars. I'm more into computers. I honestly think they're very similar. Building a computer and building a car, they seem like the very similar mentality. Obviously, one looks a lot cooler than the other. Although I imagine, you know, that car geeks are still like the similar type of mentality as a computer geek. But yeah, no, I'm not terribly into it. But old muscle cars are sweet. For any more paranautical activity? Yes. Next question. Andy Matter Dynamites asks, do you read AlpaQ&A like Cam reads Iroquois? Alpaca, like he reads Iroquois, which is Iroquois. No, I don't. I should, though. Spyro the Sheep, friend of the channel, asks, do you have a pre-recording routine like listening to a specific song or deep breathing or something? A lot of YouTubers develop a habit, so it'd be interesting to know yours if you have one. Mouth wide open face. Yes, it's vigorous amounts of masturbation. Like, I'm talking buckets, man. It's hardcore. It takes like 4 or 5 hours before any recording. I mean, right now the room is just walls. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. I don't have like a specific routine. You know, you do mentally prep yourself, right? Because you're like, well, I'm gonna be talking to fucking blank screen for 20 minutes. So I gotta mentally prepare for what would otherwise be very similar to being insane. So, you know, that's a thing. But, yeah, I stretch. I stretch during, also. Stretching is important. You're gonna be sitting down at a screen for, like, a extended period of time, so, you know. That's a thing. I don't have like a specific like ritual though. Like I don't like light candles or, you know, put some like pig's blood on my face or anything. Although maybe I should. Maybe if I sacrifice a lamb to the SEO gods, I will get better search rankings on YouTube. Who knows? I don't know exactly how it works. I should talk to the YouTube CEO and figure it out. Next question is from Creative Name Guy. Asks, what do your parents think about you being a YouTuber? My mom knows. She's cool with it. She likes it. She doesn't watch my videos, obviously, because, you know, not something that, you know, she'd be into. I don't think most of my family... Well, no, actually, my family totally knows. But they don't... I don't think they watch it. Very few people that I know watch my videos. In fact, actually, Cam used to watch a lot of my videos, which was surprising to me. Like, he would watch a few of them. He would watch the Isaac series, and you know, a couple people watch. Well, no, just I think it was just Cam, but I don't know. It was always weird to me knowing someone who watches my videos because I don't know. It just feels. I don't know. But yeah, my mom's cool with it. My dad, I haven't talked to my dad in like 4 years, so I don't know. Maybe he knows. I don't think he knows. I wouldn't imagine that he does. So I don't know. Possibly. But, and what would he think of it? Probably not very highly of it, is my guess. So, next question. Lavina Dragon Rider asks, do you have a girlfriend alpaca? Now, considering the punctuation, I don't know if the question was, is my girlfriend an alpaca, or do I have a girlfriend, comma, alpaca, as in referring to me? The answer to both is no. I do not have a girlfriend, and that imaginary girlfriend is not an alpaca. So no. Groomp asks, what do you smell like? And then the long, like, the long face with it's got like the underscore, you know? It's like a dot and then an underscore, like a really long underscore and then another dot. It's like the long, face. What do I smell like? I smell real good. I smell real good. I've actually been told that I smell good. I have, I don't know how to explain it. I have a distinct smell. I've been told I smell like Rob. And I've been told that smells very good. By a number of people. So I don't know. This is me legitimately answering the question. I do have a distinct smell, apparently. I don't think it smells like farts or anything. I hope not, anyway. But yeah, I have a distinct smell. I don't know. Maybe it smells good, maybe it doesn't. I don't wear cologne because I'm a man and I don't wear perfume. But, you know, maybe I should. Maybe girls are into that. I don't know. Are girls into that, like, perfume? Because it just feels like, it feels so weird, man. Like, I would not, I don't know. Dudes wearing perfume just doesn't really make sense to me. It doesn't click. But, you know. Also, girls wearing perfume. I mean, like, when I've been with a girl and she's wearing perfume, it just, I don't know, it's just weird, man. It just doesn't feel right. You know, because usually, okay, here's the thing. When you wear perfume, usually you wear too much perfume, right? Like, that's usually what it is. And then if you wear too little perfume, do I even smell the perfume? I don't know. But the only times I've ever noticed a girl wearing perfume is when it's too much, and then when it's too much, it sucks. I don't like it one bit. Next question. You even lift, bro? Asks. Well, actually, this isn't a question. Aw, Rob's adorable. Thank you, you even lift, bro. Thank you. I believe his picture on YouTube is a raptor riding a shark holding an RPG. It's pretty badass. So you are equally adorable. Probably more badass than adorable. Next question from Kazamanini asks, from your time on YouTube, what would be the video that you had the most fun making? Also, what happens when you poke the bear with the biggest, blackest dick? When you poke the bear with the biggest, blackest dick, horrible, horrible things happen. My favorite video, or the video I had the most fun making, I don't know, that's really hard to say, actually. I actually had a lot of fun making the 9,000 subscribers video, or over 9,000, because I had always had the idea of, like, if I ever one day make it to 9,000 subscribers, I totally want to make an over 9,000 subscribers video. And that was fun. I had a good time doing that, because I watched it over and over again. I had a lot of fun doing the intro video. I had a lot of fun doing the Sky Sex video, because I could just watch them over and over. Like, the intro video, I feel so narcissistic, but I watched the intro video, like a bunch of times. I don't know why, but I did. I enjoyed that. I don't know, but the most fun making, like, the editing obviously isn't that great doing those things. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, probably those Taskmaster videos. Those were really fun back in the day. So, you know, those are good. Jared Leeson asks, have you ever considered starting an Alpaca Patrol clothing line? In fact, yes, it's coming out very soon. Honestly, though, people have asked for shirts forever, and, you know, I was thinking about doing it. I've always thought about doing it, and I've said that I was going to do it. In fact, I have some art for doing it, too. Like back in the day, I asked, because like, this cues into that one question earlier, is like, is there anything else you guys can do, or you can do to help me with the channel? You know, people have asked for a long time for, like, a donation link, and I just always feel so dirty with the donation link. But what I was gonna do was, I was gonna do t-shirts instead. Like, I was gonna do, like, you know, you could buy t-shirts on a website if you wanted to donate to the channel, because that's a better way, right? Like, if you want to donate to me, then, you know, buy some shirts, or buy a shirt, and you get something, and I get something, you know what I mean? Like, I thought that would be a better solution. I just never got around to doing it, mostly because all the shirt sites that I went to had shirts for, like, $25, and I don't want to make people spend $25 on a shirt. It seems kind of silly to me. Like $25 or $30 shirts, and it's like, dude, like, who's gonna buy a $30 shirt? You know what I mean? Well, people, but, you know, still. In all legitimacy, yes, I have considered it. I kind of want to. People have said that they would buy them. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. And then the other thing, too, is, like, if I do it, then what am I going to do? I'm going to make a video and then feel like a fucking filthy scumbag being like, hey, guys, come buy my shirts. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the... That's the same thing with the donation link. I would just feel so fucking dirty with the donation link for just people to be like, hey, here's my cup. I will sing and dance for you. You donate to me, or just, like, you know, it just kind of, I don't know. I just feel so fucking dirty, man. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. Ugh. But shirts, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Hasbrin 2008 asks, Rob, who did your alpaca cop art? It's great, actually. That is F Snow Zombie, back up in the top. However, the image that you're viewing right now, that was, like, the whole thing together was done by Nick, Rockley Smile, actually, did the whole banner. with the blue and the banner in the middle and the Alpaca Patrol. But the guy who did actually specifically the alpaca, right, in it, that has the cop hat and all that and the, cigar, that was F Snow Zombie. He did that a while ago, actually, and it was really cool. Like, it's still really cool. I still think it's really great. I get fucking amazing fan art, man. All the time. Like, a bunch of people, like, I get so much amazing fan art, and it's it's great. I really should just start a Tumblr, or whatever it is, the Flickr? I don't know, dude. Like, but the one, so that people could all just put their fan art there, because there's so much out there, and it's so fucking good, and I am blessed. I am blessed to have amazing artists want to do something like that for me. Like, that's amazing. It's so good. But that specific one, yes, is F Snow Zombie. The alpaca that you're looking at right now on the screen is F Snow Zombie's art, and it's just great. It's a good time. He's a good guy. He also did the, like I said, the Magic the Gathering thumbnails, which he actually just gave me the new one that involves Kate, which is sweet. So Kate's in there now, which is awesome sauce. Next question. Spasm Fingers asks, I'm making an Alpaca dungeon game. Can I put the trailer as a video response in one of your videos? Also, how do you record Isaac Fraps does not work for me. So mostly, I wanted to answer the second part. The first part, for sure, dude. Like, send me an email, too, if you got a game. Like, if you're a developer, send me an email. I would love to, potentially feature it on the Checkout series. I'm always looking for games to put in there. So, yeah. The second question, how do I record Isaac? Fraps doesn't work for you. Yeah, Fraps, well, there's a way to do it with Fraps. Zen used to do it. I think he had recent problems with it, but, there's a way to do it with Fraps. I don't know how to do it with Fraps. What I use, Camtasia Studio. It's a recorder, a screen recorder. It's a big piece of shit, though. Like, seriously, it's a piece of garbage. So prepare for that. But it, records a portion of the screen. And that's what you have to do with Isaac because it runs in Flash. Another way that you could do it, though, and this is a free way, is use Open Broadcaster software. So Open Broadcaster software is a streaming software, but you can use it to just do local recordings. And I've been told by a couple people, Red Panda Gamer uses it. I've been told by a couple people that it's a good alternative. So I may start using it myself, actually. So, it's one of the things. So, yeah. Oh, wait, who else told me? Someone else told me. I think it was Bisnap, actually, who also uses it. Yeah, I think it was him. Anyway, but yeah, Red Panda Gamer uses it. I know for sure. Bisnap, I use it. Open Broadcaster software. It's a free software. Totally worth it. I would suggest you check it out and try that out. Next question. Z Decursor asks, how much money do you make per view? I'm actually technically not allowed to say. But... I will say it is a small fraction of a penny per view, mostly for ads. It's very, very infinitesimal how much you make per view, which is fine. Obviously, excuse me, because you get paid a certain amount of dollars per 1,000 views. Right, that's what you get paid, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I can't disclose specific numbers, also because I don't really have them in front of me anyway. But say you get paid a certain amount of dollars per 1,000 views, and let's say that number is usually below $5, sometimes below $10. If you're really lucky. But it's usually below $5, usually below, like, $3 a lot of the times, too. So, if you do the math there, each view is worth fractions of a penny. So that's how it sort of works. It's a lot. It's, like, shrouded in secrecy, man. I don't know why, but you're not allowed to talk about it, really. I didn't really just talk about it, so, I'm fine. But, yeah, so that's a thing. You don't make much, but, big guys on YouTube, though, make a lot. Like, the Oxcast guys, oh my god, they must be making bank. Like, seriously. Well, they make, like, 1 million views a day, so, when they're making, like, 30 million views a month, or however many they're making, they're making lots and lots of money. A whole lot of money. However, if they did it on their own website, and not on YouTube, they'd be making more. Although they do have their own website, I'm sure. So, they're probably making a lot of money off of that too. That's something that a person can do, I suppose. Because, YouTube takes a cut, and then also your network takes a cut. So that's the other thing. So, Next question. Zarkai Shin asks, serious question, who of the NLSS would you eat first if stranded on the Andes? I don't know. Probably Ryan. I've always wanted to taste lion meat. In all honesty, which kind of makes me sound like I want to blow Northern Lion. In all honesty, I've always been interested in eating exotic meats. I don't know. Kind of feels weird because it just seems odd, right? Like there are hundreds of thousands of different species of animal on the planet, and we eat 3. We eat it's either pork, chicken, or cow. That's what we eat. We eat those 3. Nothing else. It just seems weird to me. Well, I mean, at least here in America, anyway. You Brits, you guys like your horse. No, I'm kidding, obviously. That was a whole big scandal. I think I've tried venison, though, which is like deer. I don't know. Yeah. Meh. I would try a different. I would try an exotic meat. Unless it's an endangered animal, then I'd feel kind of shitty about it. Also, I'd feel kind of shitty about eating a lion. Because it's probably shot. Which kind of sucks, because it's because, the lion, it's been thousands of years evolving into this, highly skilled killing machine, and then, some guy just walks up with a gun and shoots him in the face. You know what I mean? It just seems kind of shitty. But, if there were lion meat in front of me, I'm just saying, I'd probably eat it. I'd probably eat the lion meat. If the lion meat was there in front of me, I'd probably eat the lion meat. You know what I'm saying? And actually, we're on our last question here, which is Victor Posniak asks, could you possibly do some sort of live stream where some of us viewers could have a debate with you with regards to some of the topics you feel strongly about? That's a really good idea. Maybe. If that's something that people want to see, for sure. That actually seems like a cool idea, yeah. I've thought about things like that, or just a video where I just talk about things. People have asked about podcasts or whatnot. I think the AlpaQ&A is sort of a podcast in that way. And I've treated it almost as a podcast because I was considering just uploading the audio file to a file sharing website and letting you guys download from there. And just listen to it, maybe in your car or something. I don't know if people want to watch that or listen to that. I have no idea. Yeah, so, yeah, that sounds like a cool idea. I might do a live stream like that, or there's a video like that. I don't know. I've said before that I've wanted to sort of make a thing where, in Isaac videos, it's sort of like how, John Green, is on Hank Plays Games with his FIFA series. He gets, the most upvoted thing be, the topic that he's going to talk about. So, in a video, he'll talk about, what it's like, understanding you're changing during college or something. You know what I mean? Different topics, life advice kind of thing, which I'm obviously, I'm in no way in a position to give life advice, but you know what I mean, right? Like a topic that I would be interested in saying, and do that in an Isaac video back when it was a daily series, which it probably will be a daily series again here soon, by the way. Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's a thing. Maybe. So yeah, that was the last question. I had a good time doing this. I always have a good time doing these. They're good. It's a little bit shorter, not that much shorter. It's fucking 10 minutes shorter. So I didn't put as many questions in here, I thought, but I guess I did. So yeah, I had a fun time doing this. I don't know exactly what the best system is for what the background is. Right now it's just gonna be, again, the image, which obviously you've seen. People have said webcam, maybe. I don't know. People really want a webcam during this. If they did a webcam and I had to clean my room, make my bed and shit, and then all that stuff, I ain't gonna get showered beforehand, look all snazzy, put on a nice pair of clothes, not be in my underwear like I am. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, so, this series shall evolve. It's bi-weekly, and I like it better on Sundays anyway. Like, this was supposed to go up on Wednesday. It didn't, obviously. But I like it better on Sundays anyway. It kind of feels nice, right? It kind of feels like this is a nice day for AlpaQ&A every 2 weeks. It's like just a Sunday, a casual Sunday. You can sit and listen and play video games. Steam sale, all that stuff. I don't know if there are going to be Steam sales on Sundays. Maybe there will be. But, So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Post your questions down below, and I will read the most upvoted ones, and then also the ones that I find interesting as well. Because people seem to like the long versions, by the way, of these videos. So, I'm keeping it long, I guess. But yeah, post your questions, and I will do the most upvoted ones, plus the ones that I like. So, post your questions, and I'll do them, man. Because I like doing this series. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. The series might get shorter as time goes on, because eventually you guys are going to run out of questions to give me, I would imagine. So, it might end up being like a 15-minute series. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm having fun with it so far, and people were on my ass because I didn't have it out in time. So this one should be out, within the bi-weekly set of things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. It was a fun time. You guys are beautiful people. I love you all. Hearts. This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.